this light is bright. See if I can turn it down a notch. Okay, there we go. Make it look normal, okay? That light was bright. Oh, you know what? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I didn't turn that off. I did not. I didn't. Did it, let me make sure my volume up, y'all. Hey, guys. My light was just on and it's off, so I gotta turn it back on, y'all. Hold on real quick. I had a ring light. And it broke, but the light still works, so I'm using the light. I hope it didn't just go out on me. Okay, cool. Maybe I turned it down too much. Cause it be bright, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. It be bright. It be hella bright. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was doing, and it cut off again. Oh well. I'm gonna turn on my other light. Hold on, y'all. It's crazy, but it keeps turning off. And I don't understand why. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get into it, y'all. It's loud. Mama, you may want to close your room door because you know I'll be loud in here. Just a warning. Okay, Mama? All right, y'all. So I'm trying to, I'm going to add something here. Like a guide real quick. I just, you know, at this point, I've went live so many times. I should absolutely know how to work this. Okay, I should know how to work this. But I still be having issues, guys, trying to. I know, is it background? No. It ain't background. It ain't sticker. No, it ain't that. Effects. Oh yeah, it's effects. Okay, cool. But it ain't that one. It is this one. It is this one. Yeah. I want to use that. Perfect. I wonder if it's going to let me shrink it. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Because this is big. This is really big. And I want to shrink it so y'all could see me. There we go. We getting somewhere, y'all. We getting somewhere. Now, where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put this? All right. Now, y'all, I'm going to be real with y'all, okay? If you the kind of person that don't like honesty, if you the kind of person that don't want somebody that's going to keep it real with you, if you the kind of person that wants to keep just doing what you've been doing, you don't want nobody giving you no good advice, you think you know everything, then this room is not for you because we don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. We tell the truth. We show love, though. Now, just know everything I'm about to say is out of a space of love. It's out of a space of being a, like, family member. Not family member, but, like, I guess so, in a way. So I hope nobody takes offense to what I'm going to say. But sometimes we need to hear it for real. We need to hear it. Even me. Me, too. I'm not exempt. I need to hear about my shit, too. Okay? A lot of y'all stuck because you have energy blockages, fam. You're not doing anything on this flyer that you see on the top of my screen. That's why some of y'all be like, well, I don't understand why, you know, I'm not feeling my best, or I don't understand why my friendships are all raggedy and, you know, you got frenemies and shit. I don't understand why my family, they don't treat me well. They just keep taking advantage of me. It's because you're not taking charge of your life. You're not taking charge of yourself. You're not loving yourself. Everything that you experience in this realm is a reflection of what you need to work on. Yeah. That's why I be telling y'all, when you're working on yourself, sometimes people don't like you when they find out you're doing that, because you're a reflection of what they need to work on, and they don't want to own up to it. They want to act like it don't exist. That's why I know, like, my content is not for everybody. Malia, my flavor ain't for everybody, because I'm the friend that's going to tell your ass. I'm the friend that's going to remind you. Now, I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm going to love you, and I'm not going to judge you. But if you in my energy, you gonna know. You gonna know what it is. Okay? Point blank in the period. And you're going to notice, guys, when you make the conscious decision to work on yourself to be a better version of yourself, okay, you're going to be like a repellent for some people. Some people are really going to switch up on you. They're not going to really want to be in your energy. They're not, because you got to think about it. As you have expectations, as you have like boundaries, as you start, using self-love and self-care on yourself, you start putting you first. The people that benefited from you being unhealed, they're not going to be happy about this shit. But that's cool, because you need to know who really cares about you and who's just there because you're a benefit. Who's just there because they can benefit, or you can give them or provide something for them. Okay? And I know I'm talking about it like it's easy, but you will lose people, fam. You will. You got to be okay with that shit. You got to be okay with people falling off to the side. Because at the end of the day, guys, everybody's not meant to go with you along in your journey. And when you're healing and you're trying to become a better version of yourself, meaning you're integrating your shadow aspects, you're doing your shadow work, you start working out, you start making better, more conscious choices. You start looking at your relationships. You start scanning shit. You start evaluating things. Some people are not going to be happy you're doing that. They're going to be like, they're going to tell you shit like this. You think you're better than me. You think you all that. They're not going to believe it. They're going to be disturbed. But that's what comes with this walk, guys. That's why a lot of people don't want to walk this. They don't want to take this stroll down this lane. Because there's a lot of things that are going to happen. There are going to be changes that happen. And you got to be cool with that too. You got to be cool with changes. You got to just go with the flow of life, guys. And I know I'm saying all this like it's just easy. And it's not easy. But if you love yourself enough, it is easy. If you put you first, it is easy. It's real easy. You want to know why it's not hard for me to do what I need to do and make cuts and, move certain ways? Because I value my energy, fam. I know that it's a precious commodity. Yours is too. Yours is too. Now, tonight we're going to be talking about energy blockages. I'm going to be talking about... Oh, this is good. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm hungry. I just got home and I'm going to eat. We're going to talk about how they show up in your life so you can identify these blockages. You can see like when you're, okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water. That's good too. Okay, so the reason why you need to know what these blockages are and how to even identify them is because sometimes, this happened to me too, but I pay attention to how I feel, y'all. I do. I pay attention. If I'm feeling off, if I'm not feeling good, I'm paying attention. I'm going through my thoughts. Like, why do I feel this way? What has happened up until this point where I'm not feeling at my best? I always go through my head and I think about how I feel. But I'm saying all that to say, it's important to know this stuff so that when these blockages are here, you can identify them and you can remove them and clear them from your energy. Sometimes y'all stuck because you guys have blockages. Sometimes you're not where you want to be because there's people, there's places and things that are blocking you from getting to that next point. There's tests that you haven't passed. You keep some of y'all are you're in a loop, right? You're in a loop of events. The same thing keeps happening over and over and over again. And you're just sitting there like, damn, why does this keep happening to me? Like, why? You just don't understand why. Fam, it's probably because you have energy blockages. Okay? So you may be asking yourself, well, what the hell is an energy blockage, Malia? Well, don't you worry about it, fam. I got you. I'm about to break this ish down. I'm gonna put this on my YouTube. And where my sound effects? Where they at? On YouTube, baby. All right. So what are energy blockages? Energy blockages are stuck or stagnant energy. Meaning that if you're in an energy where you can't move forward, Some of y'all be in relationships where you feel like you can't move forward. Or there's people in your energy, you just feel like you're just stuck. Like nothing new is happening. Nothing exciting is happening. Nothing fresh is happening for you. It's just the same old thing. If that's happening to you, then 9 times out of 10, you're in a stuck energy. You're in a stagnant energy. That's what that is. Exactly. And look, y'all feel free to add what you know, because one thing about me, guys, we all need each other. We all have knowledge and wisdom that is very valuable. Like 333 me just said, you're unbalanced. There's no balance there. You have people pulling and siphoning your energy, not pouring into you. You have people that don't support you, but you always showing up for them. Hey, Wesley Passion. For my beautiful people that are just coming in, we are just chopping it up about energy blockages, because some of us feel stuck. We like, well, damn, why can't I got these goals. I'm pushing towards these goals every day. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but you just don't seem to be moving forward. 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, you have some energy blockages there that need to be cleared. And there's many ways you can clear them. I'm going to share what I do. And like I always tell y'all, you know what's best for you. You know what modality that you need to use for yourself. And all I do is share what I do and what has worked for me thus far. Whitley says, I love talking about energy. Girl, me too. Notice the name. I am energy. But I named myself energy wellness mentor because my goal is to remind you and support you along your journey as I remind myself and I support myself along in this journey. This is a community of love, but we gonna keep it real with each other though. We're not gonna be sitting up there, comforting and coddling. We're gonna be honest about some shit. Because one thing about shadow work that I'm learning is you have to be brutally honest about yourself. You can't leave it out, even if it's something is really bad about yourself. It's really an unsavory thing about yourself. You have to learn to be okay with not being perfect. You have to learn to be okay with not being the greatest person in the world. Okay, but strive to be better. So, like I said, feel free to add anything in the comments, y'all. If you don't know me, I can get to everybody's comments. I don't be playing. Because everybody's input, everybody's mindset or way of thinking is extremely valuable. Okay. So with the first one we talked about was stuck in stagnant energy. Like 333 just said, you're not balanced, fam. You got people pulling and you're not pulling. You're supposed to have a pull and pour, meaning that, yeah, you're going to give your energy to people. You're going to support people. You're going to show up for them. But then you should also have that in return. So it's like a even flow. It's even. Okay. Just like my hands is doing. Okay. It's never one-sided where you feel like you're being drained and depleted. Now, another way another energy blockage could be emotional or physical patterns. Some of us do not know how to control our emotions. Some of us just fly off the handle and exert all kinds of energy on things that don't even matter. We care about what people think. We care about what such and such said and what such and such did. Whole time, then people ain't even worried about your ass. But you're wasting your energy with that stuff. Your energy is the most valuable. Listen, they done lied to us, fam. They done lied. The most valuable currency is your energy. Literally. That is the most valuable currency on this planet. So when you choose to do this, you're causing blockages, fam. When you have patterns that you just don't want to break, you got things. It's like you go to that because it's comfortable. Instead of thinking about it like, hey, this is a pattern. That's why paying attention to yourself and your occurrences, being aware is super important. Because the more you're tapped into your awareness, you'll start noticing patterns. And you have to notice patterns to change them. Okay? You have to notice this stuff. If you're just floating around this bitch and you're not paying attention to yourself, you just living life, you just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. You're not going out, you ain't doing no grounding, you ain't doing no journaling, no self-reflection. You're just existing. How can you have the capacity or the consciousness to even pay attention enough to even notice a pattern. That's why healing is so important, and pouring back into yourself, even if you got to go in solitude, fam. Even if you got to go in solitude, I was in solitude for years. For years. I want to say about 2 or 3 of them things. And you know what I did in that time of solitude? I sat with the Most High. I started gardening. I started going back into my inner child and healing. Doing things that my inner child wanted to do. Looking at myself, realizing I'm not perfect. Going back to see why, trying to get my emotions in check. Not letting people have so much control over me and how I felt. Going back to those childhood traumas, because a lot of the shit we deal with comes from our childhood and how we was raised. We were programmed very young. We were programmed to be a certain way, to think a certain way. We got to unlearn a lot of things, guys. But it starts with even being aware that that needs to happen. 333 says pouring love into yourself. Exactly. Exactly. Pouring back into your own damn cup. Because I'm telling you, like, especially if you got a family, I got a husband and I got kids. For many years, I put Malia on the back burner. Malia didn't show Malia no love. I was so busy doing for everybody else, making sure everybody else was good. Pushing my husband in his dreams. That didn't even have my own dreams, my own goals, my own aspirations. Okay? That's how I can come here and talk about this stuff, because the Most High put me through the fire. I had to go through being alone, by myself, not really contact with nobody. Wanting to get out of that energy. I knew it was wrong. I knew it wasn't me. I knew I hadn't even, it was like I lost myself in life and just having a family. That was my only thing that I cared about. So that's how I can come here, guys, and speak on this, because I literally went through a transformation, and I still am going through a transformation. And I have a real passion and a real love, not only for energy, wellness, and protection, but I love to see our people thrive and win and take our power back. I love to see us take our power back. We've been giving it away for too long for free. Letting people control and manipulate and shit. Yeah. We've been letting people be narcissists and do all kind of craziness to us. Mistreat, mishandle us, sleep on us, fumble us, and all of that. So I am an advocate for us, because it is our time. Okay? So we talked about stuck and stagnant energy, what that is. If y'all got questions, feel free to add them in the chat. Whitley Passion says, yeah, exactly, sis. Self-loving on you first. And it's not being selfish, because some people will try to make you feel like, oh, well, you're selfish. All you do is care about yourself. No, it's a balance. You do care about yourself and you do care about others. But what you ain't gonna do is put someone else before you. And that's just taking care of yourself. And if a person has a problem with it, that's their own ass fault. They need to work on themselves, because a person that really cares about you and a person that really respects you, they're going to respect your decisions. They're going to be like, okay, I understand, sis, take that time in solitude. Okay, sis, I get it. You know, whatever the case is, they're going to respect you. They're not going to try to come up against you and make you change how you doing your thing. They're going to respect you, even if they don't understand why you're doing it. Whitley says, no. Once you make you happy first, then you can provide a genuine connection. Absolutely. How are you gonna be a good friend to someone else if you're not even loving on you, fam? How are you gonna be, how are you gonna do that? You can't. It's impossible. Because what happens is we go into these friendships unhealed. Now we trauma bonding. Now we have unhealthy relationships, toxic friendships and shit, because it's not genuine coming from two people healing and working on themselves. It's two people that are unhealed. Don't nobody want to take accountability. Don't nobody want to be honest. It's a lot of things that come with trying to build a friendship with someone and y'all not healing. It's not healthy. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be stagnant and stuck. That's what it's going to be. Stagnant and stuck. So we talked about emotional and physical patterns, how you need to have a level of awareness, right? And the way you do that, guys, the way you can level up your self-awareness is journaling. Reflection will help you level up your awareness. Doing breath work will help you level up your awareness. Stopping and being still, going in stillness. Baby, listen, when I get up in the morning, I don't get up right away anymore. You know what I do? I lay in my bed and I just lay there in stillness and quiet. And I let spirit talk to me. I let my ancestors come and hype me up for the day. I do. I sit there and I just get the downloads, get the thoughts. What do I want to do with my day? I set my intention up for the day. So that's something that will help you heighten your awareness. Exactly. I am him. It is a form of meditation. Some people think that you got to sit here and you have to recite mantras, om and som and all those. You can do that, but you don't have to do that. Meditation is really just thinking, being still, being in stillness. That's meditation. But you're right, I am him. That is a very good way to heighten your awareness, okay? Now, when you have energy blockages, what it will do is disconnect you from your flow. You will feel it. I tell y'all all the time, trust your feeling. Trust how you feel. You know when you ain't feeling all the way good. You know when you ain't feeling connected. You know when you feel like you're just like me, right? I'll give y'all some examples. When I feel like I'm disconnected, I feel like I'm not being present. I'm thinking about shit in the future. I'm thinking about plans, stuff that has not happened yet. I'm not being present with what's going on at the present moment. That lets me know, ding, ding, ding. No, ma'am. Not saying it's anything wrong with thinking about your future, but you always want to make sure you're present. Like I'm eating this spaghetti right now, right? It's good spaghetti, right? I'm hungry. I take time and I savor all of the good flavors in this spaghetti. It's good. Be present. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing. If you're taking a bath, enjoy that damn bath. If you're reading a book, don't think about what you got planned for the day. Don't think about nothing that you have planned later. Enjoy the present and what's going on in your life at that moment. Okay, very important. But you guys are on the money. Y'all already know. I love y'all. Y'all know. And that's why I be telling y'all most of the time I am a reminder. I'm gonna. And that's why I be telling y'all most of the time I am a reminder. I'm gonna serve two purposes, maybe three. I'm gonna spark something in you. I'm going to remind you of something, and I'm gonna keep you on task. Because as I'm telling you what, hey sis, hey fam, I'm also talking to myself as well. Let me see. B says the present is the only thing that exists. There is no such time as we've been lied to. That part. That's the truth. Literally, the only thing that is real is the present moment. Just like it dawned on me, the only thing that's real is what you know. Yes, we have scribes. Yes, we have people that quote unquote wrote, they wrote things down. They drew pictures of what they saw during different periods of time. But if we really want to be like, we're really going to use logic and reason for real. We're just using logic and reason. The only true knowledge we have literally is knowledge of self. That's it. Everything else we hope to be true. That's it. Everything else we just hope we ain't being lied to. We hope they ain't switched around. The only real knowledge you have is knowledge of who you are, knowledge of self, okay? But B, you are absolutely on point with that one. 333 says, enjoy the moment before it's gone. Absolutely. Enjoy these moments. Enjoy the present moment. I know we got plans. I know we got things we pushing for and things like that. But don't be so wrapped up in the future or what you have planned that you're not enjoying the present moment. Tawana says, thank you, sis, for the reminder. You already know. Okay, that's why I'm glad y'all connected with me, because one thing I will say is this too. And this may not resonate with everybody, okay? But for a lot of y'all, it is. It's hitting like the hammer on the nail for a lot of us, because a lot of us are in this energy. I'm not telling you that money doesn't matter, okay? Because it does here, unfortunately. It does. But instead of chasing that, chase your purpose. What are you here to do? Because everybody got one. Everybody has a reason why they're here. What I do, what you see me doing is chasing my purpose. I love doing this. If I could swap out jobs and just do this full time, I would totally pick this. But I didn't get here until I started loving on me and going internally and doing the work, getting myself out of the rut, getting myself out of the stuck energy. Okay, me and the Most High, I was clinging on to the Most High for guidance. Yeah, the Most High sent me some beautiful people to help me along the way and still is. So as you work on yourself, you will discover if you don't know what your purpose is, because at one point I didn't know what mine was. I was like, I know I'm here for something. I know I'm special. I know I'm different. I've always known that since I was a child. People have told me about how I was as a child. So I've always known I was different, right? But I didn't know what the hell am I doing here? I had to do the shadow work. I had to go back and I had to go inside and dig myself out of these ditches and heal myself on me and the Most High. I had to heal and want better for myself to be able to come here and do what I'm doing today. And that's how it will happen. As you start working on yourself, as you start rediscovering who you are, you go back into your childhood, you go in time travel. That's the time travel, going back in time. You'll be like, well, damn. You'll find out what your passions are. They've always told me, look, as a kid, it was like, you talk too much. You talk too much. Tell me, teachers, you talk too much. Yeah, because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be talking. But I had to go back in time travel. I had to get that little bit of that little like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing, Most High. I see you. I had to go back and find that out. Hey, I am him. Good to see you, Matt. Okay. Willie Passion says exactly. And that's what we do. I'm telling you, this is so beautiful. I love this so much for us because a lot of us have been trodden down. A lot of us have been mishandled. A lot of us were counted out. A lot of people didn't think we were going to be anything. A lot of people didn't see the beauty in us. They didn't see they didn't see us. We were shining bright like a diamond the whole time. Whole time they didn't see it. And that's cool because they weren't meant to see it. But yes, I'm happy for us. We made it. We literally made it. We made it. And this is our time. This is our time for abundance. This is our time to share. Hey, Divine Slip. So good to see you. I'm telling you, you guys, there are some amazing people on this app. That is why I be telling y'all, just monitor your FYP. I'm not your mom. I love you though, and I'm going to give you good advice like your mama though. Yeah, I am going to do that. Be connected with people that are going to uplift you, that are going to remind you of how special you are. This world will try to suck and siphon and diminish all the goodness about you. Make you feel like you ain't good enough for shit. That's why we telling y'all you are more than good enough. And if people don't see it, oh well. Because there's a group of people that will see you for real. And that's just what it is. So shout out to Divine Slip in the bill. Another wonderful person I met on this app. So y'all, tonight we're talking about energy blockages because I see a lot of people, I be on here scrolling and I look and it's some people that are just not happy where they at. They don't know that energy blockages are a real thing and that sometimes we are blocking our own blessings, literally. Divine Slip, I said, I hear you clear. The pop out is real. It is. We are walking in our purpose and it is a beautiful thing. But I know for a lot of us, we had to suffer. We went through I'm telling you, listen, I know what I'm talking about, fam. I know what I'm talking about. Divine Slip says they cannot hold us down forever. They can't. And they know that. This is why they want you in a rat race. They want you going to work every day, taking your whole 8 hours. You go to work. By the time you come home, you're dead ass tired. You don't have time to really pour into self. Well, they hope you don't. But a person like me, child, listen, you already know. If you've been following me, you already know how I get down. When I get home, I'm on live doing this. I have 2 to 3, pushing 4 hours if I want to be sleepy in the morning. I have a few hours to do this, and I dedicate my time after work, after I done had a hard day at work, thinking and I multitask. Like, I'm literally an investigator. I gotta look up shit. I gotta figure out problems. So I'm using my brain all day. My brain is being used. The capacity of my brain is being used a lot at work. So by the time I come here, sometimes y'all are mentally exhausted. But I love this so much, and I know that's what this whole thing was designed to have you so tired that by the time you come home, you don't have no time to pour into yourself or your community or your family. But we're not going to let them win. Y'all see me posting, when I post my videos, fam, listen, I'm so true to this and I love this so much. When you see me posting videos, I'm either doing it in the morning before work or on my lunch break. They're not going to stop me. I don't care if I got to do it if I got to sacrifice my lunch break to record a video. If I gotta sacrifice my morning to record a video. But that's what you gotta do, guys. You gotta fit this shit in. You can't just count it out and just be okay with not pursuing your passion. Don't ever let this system, don't ever succumb to the system where you just give up on yourself and you're like, you know what, I'll wait till tomorrow, or you know what, I'm too tired. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can push yourself. You can. You got it. Okay? So some of y'all may be wondering, well, how do energy blockages show up? There is a number of ways they show up. There is a number of ways. They're not just one way. So these are things you want to look out for. 33 Me says small steps. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't put too much on yourself. Like, I started off doing videos in my car. Like, I would do them in my car on my lunch break. Now I'm doing workout videos in the morning. I'm doing cardio strength training videos in the morning because Spirit put it on me. Like, yeah, you're doing all these spiritual things. You're good with the energy balancing. You know how to, keep yourself energetically balanced. But what about your physical? Because it goes hand in hand. You can't just say, well, you know what? I don't care about my physical body. I'm just going to do spiritual shit. And I'm going to do all my spiritual cleansings and all that. But I ain't going to work on my body. I ain't going to do no working out. No, it's all connected. You need both. You need it. You need to be working on your physical and doing your spiritual work at the same time. So what I do now is in the morning, I dedicated myself. I get up every morning and I come here 8:30, sometimes a little bit later, about 8:30 a.m. PST, and I do my workouts. And I invite y'all to join me. I told y'all I'm gonna have meal plans put together for us because I want to do meal planning. So as I'm providing these things for myself, I'm providing them for you as well. That we need it. Especially if we're trying to level up for real. This is what it takes. It takes discipline. It takes dedication. You can take breaks though. Again, you don't want to be too hard on yourself. If you need a break, take a break. If you need a break, take a break. Don't ever feel like you just gotta go. No. Listen to your body. Listen to yourself. When it's time to get that rest, get it shit a break if you need to. Divine Slip did. And sometimes you need to do that. You need to just give yourself a break. So we're gonna talk about ways energy blockages may show up for you, okay? You may feel heavy or drained, meaning that you just feel overwhelmed. Everything just feels so overwhelming. Everything. It's like everything that it could be something minor, something that usually wouldn't irritate you or bother you. It's like little things are just stacking up and everything's just overwhelming and irritating. That's a sign that you may have some energy blockages and things that need to be cleared from your energy. Mental fog. If you can't think, if you feel like you just can't, a lot of us are content creators. Sometimes even me, like I go to the Most High. I'll be like, okay, Most High spiritual team, what message do you want me to deliver today? Sometimes I'll think about what I'm going through and that helps me deliver a message because I know somebody needs to hear it. But when you feel like the creative ideas are not coming to you, that like you're having problems being creative, or you just can't really think, you can't really plan, that is a sign that you may have a blockage. Okay, overthinking. I be telling y'all all the time, trust in your thinking. You're not dumb. The Most High gave you intuition. The Most High gave you everything you need so that you are prepared and you can think your way through things. You can figure things out. If you're overthinking and you're not trusting yourself, yeah. That sounds like an energy blockage, and it's giving a solar plexus energy blockage. If you want to be, accurate on what chakra or what energy center that may be blocked, sounds giving solar plexus. Okay. If you start self-sabotaging, some of us, boy, we get in this pattern of self-sabotage. We'll have some good shit going on and we find a way to ruin it. We'll have a good relationship going on. We find a way to ruin it. So Whitley Passion says, what is solar plexus? Okay, so we have more than seven, but 7 main energy centers, 7. And the solar plexus chakra, well, you have your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus. Exactly what Divine Slip just said. Your solar plexus deals with creativity. So you have energy centers along your body. Now, look, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Hold on. Let me get something real quick, okay? Real quick. For those of you guys that don't know much about energy centers, I have a really good book. Now, this book is for people that have been doing the healing, that know about chakras, that are aware of the energy centers, and it's for people that don't know. This book is in my link tree. Okay, I created this book so that you would have a guide not only to cleanse your energy, because there's different ways you can do it, but you can also do your shadow work too. Because in my journey, I figured it out. You need both. You need both. And I could have made 2 separate books, but no, why would I do that? No, I put both of them in the book so you have everything you need in here. It tells you the frequencies that can balance your chakras. There's rituals in there that you can do. I've made products. I have a website. Just go check out my link tree. I have bracelets to balance your energy. This is one that I created. It's my Align 7. And every crystal in this bracelet actually backed by science, because some people be like, oh, that's witchcraft, whatever they think about it. I don't give a damn. All I know is when I think about the Most High, and I know the Most High gave me everything I need to sustain myself here, and I know that this comes from the earth where I come from earth, that yeah, these crystals here, they actually do balance your energy. They strengthen your auric field. All of these products, guys, are on my website, energywellness.shop. I make these with my own hands. Okay? So, yeah, if you need to know about it and you want to really have a guide that you can take. Listen, I use it myself, okay? I use it myself. It is a very good guide that will help you along the way, okay? I wish I could add it in the live, but I can't. Okay, so we talked about the solar plexus, how that's linked to creativity. We talked about a few ways that these blockages will show up. Another one is fear and anxiety. If you are a person that suffers with anxiety, baby, you need to work on your root chakra. Yeah, you need to do some work on your root chakra, because you shouldn't be in a state of fear and anxiety all the time. That is a clear sign that something's not balanced. Something is off. Okay. And it's deeper than just working on your energy centers. It is a mindset. It's really a mindset. The Most High didn't give us a spirit of fear. That's something that the enemy gave us. They want you stuck in your root chakra, so you don't have any creativity. You're in an energy of just fight or flight, not feeling like you're secure, feeling like you don't know what's going to happen next. You're scared. You got anxiety. Exactly, Divine Slip. Free your mind, Neo. It is a mindset shift that needs to happen as well, guys. You could do all the rituals in this book. You could rinse and repeat. You could do all of it, right? But if you don't change it up here, if you don't fix it up here, the way you think, the way you perceive things, you need that too. You have to know without a shadow of a doubt that whatever happens to you is to your greatest and highest good. It's to your evolution. Even if it looks bad, fam, even if it looks terrible, it is still to your growth and evolution. It's always going to be for that reason. But it's up to you to have that mindset and adopt that way of thinking, and not thinking, oh, woe is me. Why is this happening to me? I'm always nice to people. I don't understand why this is happening. No, it's happening because you're supposed to learn a lesson. You're supposed to be learning something so that you don't repeat the same cycle and loop of events. Okay? Another thing, this is one that's the most important one that I can see is resisting change, guys. Thank you, Divine Slip. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys make this so, you guys are my besties, my friends that I've always wanted. I've always wanted to just help and share with my friends what I find, help them in some way. But resisting change is a big one, guys. especially the older people, okay? I'm about to be 41. I ain't old yet, but our group, we get real stuck in our ways. We don't want to accept that what the fuck we was told was a damn lie. We want to stick to what we were, what was told to us, when the whole time we've been lied to. There's a lot of things that are not true that we were taught. Come in with a clean slate, remembering that you're a student. You are a forever student. Yeah. You don't know everything, fam. And some of the stuff you were taught is not right. Be open to that being the truth. See, because when you seek the truth, it's not hard to accept. When you come in as a student and you don't act like you know everything, it's easy to accept when something may not be what you thought it was. And then you can learn, and then you can increase your knowledge, because that's how it happens. So if you're a person that resists change, you think everything gonna be the same for you, as soon as something comes up that changes, you're uncomfortable, you don't like it. Well, then how do you expect to grow? Because with growth comes change, many transformations, many changes. Before I came on here as energy wellness mentor, I had many transformations, fam. I didn't just come up like, oh yeah, I'm an energy wellness mentor. Hey, how you doing? No, I had to go through stages and changes and transformations before I got here. But guess what had to happen? I had to accept change. I had to accept losing people. I had to accept people not being happy with my change. I had to accept, hey, it's some new shit happening over here. It's some different stuff. Hey, new information, because we're being upgraded here with the real information, the stuff that they was hiding and they didn't want us to find. But guess what? If you're stuck and you can't fathom nothing outside you was taught, how you gonna get that wisdom and that knowledge? You're not gonna get it. It's gonna go right over your head. You ain't gonna get it. So the most important one of the most important ones, guys, is being okay with change. Remembering that everything that happens to you is to your greatest and highest good. I don't give a damn what it is, okay? It could look real. I had to accept some things that look crazy, but I was like, hey, I know it's a reason why, and it's to my greatest and highest good. I'm gonna let it rock. Okay? So now we're gonna talk about ways to clear your energy, because there's different ways you can clear your energy. I do a lot of these things. My dog's looking at me crazy. I'm not giving you any food. They always want to eat. Okay, so here are some ways you can cleanse your energy. You can do energy healing or body work. Now you may be asking yourself, well, what the hell is that? Well, it's in my book, and I'm going to read it directly out of my book because it's in here. So let's get it. Let's get it. So when we talk about energy healing and balancing work, you can use things like breath work, which is on the list. One that's not on the list is aromatherapy. Using I'll give you an example. Let's just say you're working on your root chakra. The herb that is associated with the root chakra or in alignment with the root chakra is cedarwood or patchouli. So what I do is I light incense that have that with that cedarwood or patchouli scent. I use essential oils that are cedarwood or patchouli. I have my essential oil right there because I'm gonna keep it real. I have an oil burner and I like incense. So that's what I choose to use. You can use candles. But aromatherapy is a way you can balance your energy. Taking a salt bath. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all an example. I'll be right back. Now on my website, I have these packages of salt and herbs. This one that I'm showing you is for your sacral chakra. The herb that's in here to cleanse your sacral chakra is calendula and sea salt. So you can take a salt bath. I do it all the time. If I feel heavy in my energy, if I feel like I'm just not feeling all the way, I evaluate myself. And then I identify the blockage and I work on it. If you're wondering, well, how am I supposed to figure out what blockages I have? Like, how am I supposed to know this stuff? Well, if you purchase the book, it tells you how to identify blockages. Let me tell you, when I created this book, I created it for myself, but I did create it for y'all too. Okay, you can identify blockages in the book. so you'll know what you need to work on. So we said aromatherapy is one. Physical movement. Like, for example, if you're working on your root chakra energy, you would go outside and ground yourself. You go outside barefoot. Go walk in the grass. Go out in nature. Okay? That's the physical thing you would do. So we said salt bath, grounding, journaling. That's on the list. Journaling. Yeah, write down in your journal. Write down how you feel. Reflect. Now, one thing about this book, and this is crazy because I knew what we needed. You have a spot to journal. You get to write it out. And I have journaling prompts for you. Okay, for example, if you're working on your root chakra, you may want to ask yourself, how do I feel about my sense of security and stability? You can tap in with self and see how you feel. So journaling is definitely something you need to do if you're trying to really get to the root of the issue. The point that I'm seeing with journaling is not only does it help you identify patterns, but you can get to the root cause of the problem because you're documenting it. You can go back and read it. Because a lot of this is keeping track and noticing patterns and then getting to the root cause of the issue. Movement and exercise, that's in here too. If you're working on your root chakra, you want to do exercises I said grounding. I'm not going to use root chakra. I'm going to use another one. Okay, for your sacral chakra, you would do things like core strengthening. You do some core work. And most importantly, guys, is getting out in nature. I know I said grounding for the root chakra, but really getting out in nature. Sometimes you feel like crap because you ain't went outside. You ain't heard the birds. You ain't went outside and got some fresh air. And if you think I'm lying, it's the truth. I had, my husband was real cranky one day and I'm like, I'm like, let's go walk to the store. I promise you, we walked to the store. On the way back, we sat down and we grounded. We just laid in the sun. And when we came back home, he was in a much better mood, guys. Grounding will literally help you. Going outside. Take your ass outside. You know you've been in that office all day. Yeah. You've been in that office all day. You've been in the house. Go outside. Go to the beach. Go to the park. We need that. We are people that need to go out. Sometimes we don't be feeling good because we ain't left the house. So it's not, like I said, it's all, I know what it is. My dog wants some spaghetti and you ain't getting none. I love you, but you ain't getting none. Everything that you need to know is right here. But again, I have a book that will help you, that will guide you along the way. I have a website on my website, it even shows you there's a page where you can identify blockages on the website. So I'll be hoping that me creating these things helps you guys in some way. I know it's helping me. I had to do some shadow work this week. I did. I had to go back and I had to reflect on my personal relationships. I had to be real with myself. Like, what's going on here? What is this? What? Because even me, I got to go back and reevaluate things sometimes. Because one thing I don't want is to hold myself back because I don't want to lose people, or you'll know something's not good for you, but you don't want to let it go. So you're just going to hold on to it and then hold yourself hostage and in bondage because you just can't let go. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes that's what's holding you up because you just can't. You just won't. You don't want it. You don't want it so bad, but you know you need it. That's something that will hold you back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking a lot and I'm inhaling a lot. Yes, but it can seem overwhelming at times, but just remember, just show yourself a lot of love, compassion. Be very patient with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to just wake up and have it all down. It's not like that. This is a lifelong journey. That's why I love what I do, because literally, this is not something I'm just going to do for the time being. This is not something I'm just doing to make money or I want to get rich off of it or nothing like that. I really love doing this. And I know that this is a lifelong thing. We're building lifelong connections, literally. Because even if this shuts down, I'm going to always do this somewhere. So I'm just grateful to have chosen to go through these things and go, like, I want to say this right. And y'all got to forgive me. My brain, like I told y'all, my job is literally thinking for people all day long, figuring shit out for people. So sometimes I lose my train of thought. But I say all that to say this is a lifelong journey. Evolution and trying to be your higher self is a lifelong journey. This is not something you just pick up and you're like, oh, you know, I got this cool book, I did it. No, you're gonna always go back to this book. I know I do. I always go back to it whenever I'm off or I feel like something's not right. I go back to this book and I'm like, well, what the hell's going on here? And it's good. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm being honest. You have the healing frequencies, crystals, like for example, y'all think I'm lying. Yeah, y'all know I'm not lying. Even foods. So 333 me says how to transmute energy. I'm going to tell you how to transmute because I love transmuting energy. Energy transmutation is literally taking negative energy and transmuting it into a positive experience, a positive thing. So, for example, I had plans on going to North Carolina this May. I want to move there. And when I was going to go there, I was going to look at houses. I had it all planned out. I had it all planned out. But the way life did it, by the time the time came, I wasn't able to go on my trip. So what I did was I transmuted that disappointment because I was very disappointed. I was not happy about it. I transmuted that energy and I thought to myself, well, you know what? Maybe it's not time for me to go. Maybe it's not the right time. Remembering that everything that happens to me for my highest good allowed me to transmute the unhappiness of, or the disappointment of not being able to go and turning it into a positive thought. Because a lot of the times, guys, our negative thoughts is what's plaguing us too. We have negative self-talk. We have negative thoughts about ourselves. You got to transmute that energy. Pour it into your creativity. Pour it into something you love. I love transmuting energy because it gives me an opportunity to be aware of what's happening and then flipping the whole situation, flipping the script on that whole situation to where after I'm done doing it, I feel good again. I feel good. I don't feel like it affected me negatively. So that is how I transmute energy. You can transmute energy just by resting. Sometimes you need rest. That's why I be telling y'all, listen to yourself. If you feel tired, go lay your ass down. It's okay to take rest. Sometimes your body needs it. Exactly, 33 me. Transmuting energy is literally turning a negative into a positive. That part. Tell y'all, it all starts up here. Here. How do you choose to think about things? What's your perspective? Because I could sit here and I could have been like, man, I wanted to go to North Carolina. Like, damn, I could have been saying all kind of negative things, casting negative spells on myself, and it's always something that's going wrong. No, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, I trust in you the Most High. If it ain't time for me to go yet, I accept it. I'm going to continue to plan my trip. I'm just going to plan my trip to have more activities, take more time to see, to plan more activities for my trip. But I had to literally change my way of thinking to transmute those thoughts into positive thoughts. And I made it a positive thing for me. So, and what I'm learning about this whole thing, guys, is as you continue to heal and you grow, you will naturally just do these things. You'll have the thoughts. Your awareness will heighten, like I said. You'll start thinking about things a lot deeper. You'll start paying closer attention to certain things. You'll start really monitoring how people treat you. You'll start having boundaries where when somebody does some shit you don't like, you'll be like, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. You'll start standing up for yourself. You'll stop being a pushover. You'll stop letting people treat you like you just, you're nothing. There's people that will try to treat you like, they love you, but the whole time they really don't, and they show you. Listen, fam, people show you how they feel about you if you just pay attention. A lot of the time we don't do that. We just be like, oh, that's my mama. Oh, that's my daddy. Oh, that's my auntie. Whole time then people can't stand you. Sometimes your own people can't stand you. I know some people don't want to hear that. I know some people don't want to realize that because that's your mom, that's your granny, whoever this person is, you would think they're supposed to love you, but sometimes they don't even like you. Okay? Sometimes they project their fears on you. Because they don't want to see you win. Yeah. That happened to me. My dad, and I don't know if he did. Sometimes it's unintentional. Sometimes they don't mean to do it. It's not always intentional, guys. Sometimes it is so, people are so used to be, like I said, patterns, right? They're so stuck in a pattern, they don't even think about what they're doing. They just do. Whole time though, they're projecting their insecurities, their fears, where they failed on you. So that's why it's so important, guys, that we pay attention. Pay attention to the people that we are entertaining. Who are you giving your energy to? What are you watching? What are you entertaining? Is it helping you? Is it hurting you? Is it helping you grow or is it not? Now, I say that to say everything I watch is not all positive. No, because there's always balance, guys. There's no, even though I am a very positive person, I have another side. That's why I be saying I don't like bringing her out, but damn it, I can bring her out if needed. And she's not nice. And she's not. She's very serious and she don't care who feels like what. So it all comes down to balance, guys. Even though you're working on yourself, you're not going to be a saint and an angel and just love and light. Oh yeah, no. You're going to have to, the key in all of this that I'm learning, the key is knowing when to use what warrants what. Because some people are too nice and guess what happens? They get taken advantage of. They get manipulated. Then you got people that are too mean and then they can't really find loving relationships because they're too cold. 333 me says they don't like you if they can't control you. That part right there. They do not like you. If they can't use you, manipulate, and control you, they don't want nothing to do with you. And how dare you work on yourself? How dare you put yourself first? You think you think you're better. Whole time it's not about you thinking you better. You just value yourself and they don't. A lot of people will project their shit on you. You will look up. It's been times I have literally I'm so aware now that I can spot the projection from a mile away. I know when people do it. And I'll just be looking because I've learned not to let other people's attitudes, their anger, or whatever the fuck they got going on, I don't let it affect me. That is a them problem. That ain't a me problem. Because a lot of people will try to put their negative emotions on you. Because they want you to suffer like they are. They want you to be in torment like they are. They don't want you being confident in your thinking. They want you to second guess everything you do like they do. A lot of people want to trauma bond with you. How dare you try to have a higher way of thinking? How dare you? You about to quit. You quitting. What you mean you quitting? Some people don't like to see you do better. And it is up to you to make those judgment calls. It is up to you to be aware of these things. I saw a couple of videos on here and it was crazy, fam. I saw a couple of videos on here and the girls were around girls that don't like them. And there's one video, the girl mushing the girl head in the car. Did y'all see the video? Did y'all see that video? The girl mushed the girl head in the car. If you pay attention, people will show you how they feel and don't make them mad. Oh, baby. You make them mad or they really gonna show you how they feel about you. That's why I'm telling you a lot of the times, guys, I'm literally observing. I observe a lot. I look a lot. I pay attention. I don't really talk a lot. Here I do because this is what I do. But like in my day-to-day life, a lot of the times I'm observing shit. I'm paying attention. And that is a good space to be in because the more you learn to observe instead of talk and have an opinion about everything, people will tell you exactly what you need to know. I will say this again, guys. People will tell you exactly what you need to know. But it is up to you to look and recognize the signs, things that you need to work on, things that may be blocking your energy. Yep, 333 says the more you understand. Absolutely. The more you understand, you'll start moving with precision. You'll be on point. Your intuition will be, your movement will be on point. And the more you do that, the more confidence you have in your movements. You don't second guess shit. You be like, oh shit, okay, yeah. And you move accordingly. But the gag has always been, because it's always been about your mind. They know energy. All the shit that we're discovering now, they've been new. They've been new. That's how they had one up on us. That's why they programmed us as children. They made sure. They were like, oh yeah, the mind, oh, we want that. We're going to start on y'all while y'all babies. As soon as you come out the womb, we're going to program y'all. Because they know the power of the mind. The mind is a extremely powerful thing. You literally do create your reality, but again, there's certain things that have to happen. And sometimes we already are creating our reality and pretty much it's negative. Some of us, we're having all these negative things happen because we need to clean this up. We need to clean that up. Stop saying negative shit about yourself. Stop it. Stop thinking negative things about yourself. Stop it. Some people can't though. They can't control their thoughts. And that's the problem. Well, now, and when I say this, just know I struggle too. Don't think because I'm saying this that it doesn't happen to me. I have negative things that try to creep in here. But I've worked on myself so much and I've worked on my mindset and a lot of other things so much that I can just go like that. Nope. I can choose what I think about. And I'm so aware that I know what I'm feeling. I know when it slides across this desk, I can approve it or not. And I don't approve those negative things. I don't do it. I don't do it. Nope. As soon as I see it try to come, I'm like, oh, okay, I know what this is. Fuck no. And I think about something good, something positive, something I want. Sometimes I'll even daydream about something I want because I use that to bring things forth. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I've known how to manipulate energy since I was a kid. It's like this though. It's like Aang on Avatar, right? You'll have these powers, but they're not really powerful the way you need them to be because you have to learn how to use them and really use your intention. I have always done this, but I didn't know what I was doing. I've always been able to see an outcome that I want and been able to manipulate it to happen. I can still do it now. I just choose to do it for good. Because one thing about a talent, one thing about a gift, you have the choice to use it for good or to use it for evil. I can use it for evil, but I choose not to. I choose to use my manipulation for the betterment of people. I choose to use my throat chakra for the betterment of people. I choose to use my life experience for the betterment of humanity. I'm not here just trying to make money off y'all. Of course, I do want the money because I mean, why wouldn't I? But that's not it. That's not my focal point. Because I already understand and understand that comes with it, guys. When you really are tapped into your purpose and you're doing what you love, you don't have to worry about money. That's going to come. And you don't have to force it. You don't have to force it. That's just the way the universe is. You just exist and you get what you need. But I did think as I'm going through this journey, yeah, we need things to help us along. We need a kit. And this book is absolutely a lifesaver for me. I learned so much putting this book together. Okay? I learned so much about shadow work. I learned so much about chakras. I learned so much about energy, how precious it is. It is the most valuable currency, and we be spending it and we be giving it to people that it don't listen. We be casting our pearls amongst fucking swine. You be pouring into people that don't even give a damn about what you're talking about. You'll be pouring into people the whole time. They don't even respect you. They don't even care. It's coming from you, so they ain't really even paying attention to you. They'll do it in secret. They'll listen to you, but they won't ever admit that you are a benefit to them for real. I'm telling you, you got to pay attention, fam. And right now, with the shift that's happening on the planet, people can't hide their hand. We're becoming heightened. We're becoming advanced. We're stepping into our evolution. We're upgrading. So as you upgrade, the same tricks or the same things people were doing that worked on you, it don't work no more. It don't work no more. What auntie, whatever, or whoever used to do to you, you like, nah, You start not letting people do shit. Exactly, 333. You have to protect your energy. And everything I talk about, I promise you, is going to help you do just that. Because I see that, okay, we're due for an upgrade, right? We're due for an upgrade. Well, you have to be on the right frequency. Do you think you're going to be upgraded if you're not on the right frequency? I don't think so. I kind of feel this. If you're not on the right frequency, you're going to be left behind. And I don't mean literally left behind. I mean left behind consciously. You're going to be stuck. You're going to be going through karmic loops and karmic lessons while other people are moving forward. And they're going to be living their best life. We are going to be living our best life. We're not going to have stress and strain and anxiety. You're going to actually be flowing with the planet. We're going to be able to bend energy. We're going to be able to, we're going to be able to do so many things. But the people that are not choosing to take this path, I don't know what's going to happen for y'all. Because the Most High put us here to help. And we're doing what we're trying to help y'all. We're trying to help us too. But some people were rejected, and that's cool. But it ain't looking good for the people that's rejecting it. It doesn't look fun. It doesn't look like a happily ever after for the people that are rejecting it. So when you see me come in here, I'm literally trying, I guess you can say, if you want to give me an analogy, I'm literally like trying to bring people with me. I don't want to see my people left behind with mindsets that don't serve them. I don't want to see my people in torment in their own freaking mind. People think hell is when you die. No, hell is here. It's in your mind. That's where hell is. It's not no place you go to when you die. Now, what happens when you pass, I don't know, because I can't remember. I don't know what happens when you get up out of here. I have an idea though. But people think when you leave, you get to go there or there. No, it's a mindset. Heaven is a mindset. Hell is a mindset. There's people you looking at right now and they're in hell right now. Yeah. They're not in the heaven. They're not in the heaven mindset. They're not happy. They're not prospering. They don't feel good about themselves. That's hell. So it's a lot, guys, but it's a beautiful thing. I'm so grateful to the Most High that I have been through all this trial and tribulation. I mean, I've been through so much, but I made it on the other side. I made it on the other side, and I made it on the other side a better person. And that's what life will do if you allow life to teach you. If you're not going to be, if you're not going to resist change, life will teach you and you'll learn some valuable lessons. And then guess what? You can help other people too with what you learned. But if you're the type of person, you don't like change, you don't want everything to be the same. I don't know what that's like, because that's not growing. That's staying stagnant. That's death. When they say a zombie, that literally is a mindset. You're stuck. You're not opening yourself up for new knowledge. You're not opening yourself up for a real understanding. And that's hell. Because we're people that evolve. Like, we like to, from what I'm observing, we like change and growth and learning and moving forward. This world is in a lot of turmoil because we haven't been allowed that. All the people that tried to help us move forward were taken out. What do you think Yeshua did? And even if that's a true story, because like I said, the only true knowledge you have is knowledge of self. That's it. Outside of that, we're going off of what people wrote, and we don't know who them people was. We don't even know if they really wrote it. But for the sake of just explaining something, let's just say it did happen. What do you think Yeshua was trying to do? Yeshua was trying to free people's minds, because we were in bondage then and we're in bondage now. And what did they do to him? They took him out. This is how bad they don't want us to get this. But see, they can't stop the Most High. They can't stop what's meant to happen. They cannot stop nature. That's the thing. They're so arrogant. They really think that all these devices and all these tricks and television and all kinds of things they've created, all kind of spell work, all kind of rituals, whatever they cooked up, is enough to keep us asleep. But it's not working. We're tired of it. We're done with it. We see the play, guys. We literally see it. Because they don't switch up the play. They never switch it up. They never do. They never do. They're not smart enough to do that. They don't never switch the play up. It's usually the same play, same, same narrative. Yeah. But see, once you understand that, you can play the game better. You can actually play and win this shit. You gotta know what your enemy is doing to you. How you think you're gonna overcome something and you don't even know what's being used against you? You need to know what's being used against you. That's why I know energy is something that is very, very important. Your auric field, which is the invisible shield over your body, is a real thing. What I provide is ways to keep that thing strong so that lower vibrational energies and entities, they won't even want you. You won't even, because see, one thing about lower vibrations or lower frequencies, you have to be a host. Why do you think they put all this negative music out with negative frequencies? Because their goal in the news, all this stuff, everything that they provide is designed to lower your frequency. The products they sell us for our body, our hair, all of it, everything is used to lower your frequency so you can't get those downloads, so that you can't tap in to nature and source, so that you'll be at a low vibration, low frequency, so these lower energies, these lower entities can come in and have an influence on you. They don't want you to protect your energy. So I'm the girly that's going to remind you. I'm going to remind you. Yes, you need to work out. You need to sweat. You need to sweat those toxins out of your body. How you think you're going to really be well for real? Like, you may be doing your energy work, but you're not really well for real because you're not sweating. You got to get the toxins out of your bloodstream. We're being hit I'm talking about food. I'm talking about products, water. The enemy is going out of their way to have us sick and just in a low frequency. Why do you think that is? You think it's just because, they just want to? No. Because they don't want you to evolve, fam. It's all about stopping your evolution. They want you to be stuck. They want you to be dependent on them. They want you to be a doggone zombie, just existing, making money, chasing money. Whole time you ain't even chasing your purpose. You don't even know what your purpose is. Whole time you're just chasing money, chasing money, chasing money. Which is nothing wrong with that. But it has to be balance there. Yeah, chase the money, but don't forget about yourself. Don't forget about pouring into your cup. Don't forget about grounding. Don't forget about journaling, doing your breath work. Don't forget about you, making sure you're energetically well and physically well. I started, lifting weights. I'm trying to, look at that. I'm trying to build, look. Trying to build my muscle. Trying to get strong. Because I already know it's not just energy work. It is energy work, but it's also physical work as well. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in, fam. I told you I was going live. I'm eating late, guys, but I'm going to work it out in the morning. I ain't playing. I was hungry. I had one meal today. I did. That is so good. Hercules, yes. I ain't gonna be buff, but I'm gonna be over here like, doing my curls. Play with us. But I ain't gonna lie, you guys. When you work out and you decide to make changes in your life and stick to them, it is such a gratifying feeling to stick to something. Do you know it's like a domino effect? You actually get the emotion of being able to do whatever. When you stay true to something, when you really get serious about something and you stay consistent with it and you look up and you looking good, like you see the results. Like, okay, look, I'm gonna show y'all. I have a bit of a stomach, but let me tell y'all, listen. It was hanging out. It wasn't super big, but it was not like this, okay? I'm seeing my obliques on the side. Don't play with us. You feel me? This is what I get from being consistent. I'm chiseling all this extra body fat because I gained weight at the top. I'm chiseling myself, okay? Legs is looking good. Don't play with us. So you get a boost of morale because you start looking good. You start feeling good. It's literally a domino effect. You be like, damn, like, okay, I've been getting up every day at 8 o'clock. Boom, 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 doing my workout. I go to work in a good energy. I set my intention for the day. It's a domino effect. It just uplifts your life. It just, everything just like goes up. Everything is just like, you just feel like nobody can with you. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. So, excuse me, that is why I talk so much about this, because I see the importance, guys. And I see, like, for me, I like doing this with my friends. I like sharing this with y'all. I could do this off camera. I don't gotta show up. I don't gotta show what I'm doing. And honestly, it's not to get praise. It's not to be like, you're doing good. It's not that. I just know I'm supposed to share. I'm supposed to be transparent. I'm supposed to share my life with this part of my life with y'all. So I'm just listening to spirit. I'm just listening to the Most High. And I'm doing what I feel. I'm doing what I know to do. Yee, you're not getting no spaghetti, girl. Y'all should see my dog. She's still asking for spaghetti. Ma'am. You should see her. She's licking her tongue out at me. He's so cute. So cute. She makes me want to give her some spaghetti. But we not. So I hope this brought value to you guys. I always tell y'all I'm here for y'all because it's true. I'm here for y'all. I don't know if you want to screenshot this flyer. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna share it in my stories. I got y'all. Yeah. I'm gonna share a lot of things in my stories. Let me see if I could delete this so I can chat with y'all. Hold on a second, y'all. It was this. It was that. Okay, there we go. Now, I should know how to work this damn thing, but I do not. I'm still learning how to work live on this phone. It's different than the computer. It's a lot. But I hope that you found this very edifying. I hope that I can remind you or spark something in you to really start taking yourself serious. Stop letting people play with you. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself. Stop underestimating yourself. Stop counting yourself out. You know, not saying that it matters what people think, because we really don't care about what people think over here. We don't give a damn. But usually I will say this: how people treat you is a reflection of how you treat yourself. Yeah, point blank in the period. If you don't have boundaries, they're not going to have boundaries with you. They're going to feel like they can run all over you. They can do whatever with you. If you don't value your time, they're not going to value your time. They're going to play games with your time. They're not going to. I'm telling you, it is the truth. I know it might sound cliche, and it does, because a lot of people say this, but it's true. The way you treat yourself, that's how people will treat you. You want to know why I'm respected? Because I respect myself. You want to know why people don't play with me? Because I don't play with myself. If I did not have those behaviors, they would do it. They did at some point. At some point in my life, before I learned all these skills and I learned all these things that were very important about how to operate and how to be, people did do it. So that's how I can sit here and tell you guys it's true. That's why I'm here to remind you how special you are, how beautiful of a person you are. You got to think that of yourself. Everything starts with you, how you think about yourself, how you move. Okay? And if you think I'm lying, I had to even cut family off because I wasn't getting the respect that I demand. The fuck? Yes, I do demand respect. To me, that's the minimum. That's the bare minimum. As a human being, we should all have a certain just basic level of respect. Now, once we don't have that, I have nothing. If we can't get that basic level of respect, then we can't go past go, and we can't collect $200. No, we can't go on Park Place or Broadway. Y'all know I'm talking about Monopoly. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all know I'm talking about Monopoly. But it's true, guys. It starts with you. And if you don't feel like you are moving or things are not moving for you, I'm trying to hold on y'all real quick. Oh, I already did that. I'm tripping. My bad, y'all. Hold on, y'all. You know, I should know these buttons like the back of my head. I should, but I don't. But yeah, it starts with us and how we feel about ourselves. And that's why I'm here to hype you up and remind you of I mean, I don't know who you are on a deep level, but if you connected with me, I got an idea, because everybody don't connect with me. I don't vibe with everybody. Everybody don't vibe with me. But if you vibe with me, I already know. I know what's up with you, and you are very special. You're very peculiar. You're very open to learning. You want to do better. You want better for yourself. And I love those kind of people. If you're the kind of person that don't take accountability, you're always blaming people for your problems, you don't think you need to work on yourself, if you just want to have a pity party, fam, me and you ain't gonna get along, because I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna have no pity party with you. You come to me with a problem, we gonna find a solution. I love doing that, actually. And I think it's because I do it at work. That's my job, to find solutions. So my brain is just naturally geared towards solution. And if you're not looking for a solution, fam, you're not going to like me, because that's what I'm going to give your ass. I'm not going to sit there and make you feel like a pity. Oh, poor you. Oh, why you? No. Why not you? Why not? What did you do to get there? Because a lot of the time we don't want to take accountability for the part we played. Shit be happening that we don't like, but we don't take accountability. We don't say, well, what could I have done different? What even landed me here? How did I even get here? What decision did I make to get myself here? We don't want to do that. We want to blame the man. We want to blame such and such and those people. Whole time it's your ass. The whole time. When I think about decisions, when I think about things that happened in my life that I didn't like, it was my own ass fault. Yes, people played a part. They did. They played a part. But ultimately, it was a decision that I chose that got me there. Once I was able to grasp that, I don't really have issues no more, fam, because I'm making better choices. But it has to dawn on you. It has to dawn on you. That's why I keep saying, guys, you got to rewire this up here. You got to fix this, the way you think about things. Now, you ain't got to, but I'm telling you what I did and what worked for me. That's all I can do is I like giving information based on what I have done. I feel like I'm my own like science experiment. I do my own experiments on myself, and I come to y'all and I be like, hey, y'all, listen, I did this experiment and it is working. Now, right now, my main goal is to continue to work on my fitness. I'm about to be looking good. I feel like I already look good. I'm 41. I'm about to be 41. I'll say that, right? But I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. Okay? So I got work to do. I'm not done. Some people be like, girl, you look good. Yeah, but there's always work that can be done. There's always something you can be doing. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be. So yeah, I have goals. I have things I'm pursuing. I want a new home. I want a house. I have things I'm pursuing. And what I'm doing right now is using my intention, using my spiritual practices, using my brain in the 3D to bring forth all of the things I want, because I have a certain lifestyle that I want. I have certain things that I want, and I don't have them yet, but I see it coming. I see it coming. And it's dope when you slow down and you can actually see things being put together for you. You could actually see things being the puzzle pieces being shifted for you. It's dope. It's dope. And I'm doing it in real time. Y'all get to come along with me on this beautiful journey. My voice sounds crazy. My voice sounds crazy right now. I don't know. It's kind of cracky a little bit. I need to drink some water. Sun God says, you got it. You are a motivation for us all. Yes! I love that. That's what I want to be. I'm not here to tell you what to do, fam. I keep telling you, and I'm going to be hyping your ass up. And I don't care who I'm going to hype you up. You already know what to do. It's just doing it and being honest, being okay with things not going how you planned, all of that. Accepting things for what they are. A lot of us don't want to accept shit. We had it cut out. We had it all squared out and planned out. Well, baby, life will show you how much you think you got something planned out and how life got another plan for you. That's why you should adopt the way of being okay with acceptance. That will cause you to not stress out. That'll keep you balanced, because if you're the kind of person that gets frazzled up over every little thing that don't go your way, Good luck with that. You're going to be an emotional wreck. Now, if you think about it, how can you really think and move correctly if you're emotional and you can't even think? That's why I read the book Emotional Intelligence, because I'm the type of girl that needed that help. I used to let things ruin my day. It'll take a lot of shit to ruin my day. And I'm telling you, it could damn near not be ruined. But it would take something very crazy to ruin my day. I don't let people control me. But then again, I've always had this energy as a kid. I didn't like being controlled. And I still don't. I don't like people trying to control other people. I can't stand it. It's sick. It's sick how some people really want to control a whole nother human being. So I just really don't resonate with that energy. So that's why one of the things I do is give you tools. I don't want it to become a thing where you feel like you need me, but I am here for you to give you tools so that you can do things for yourself, because you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Sometimes we just need to be pointed in the right direction. Sometimes we need to just have a spark of knowledge, like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Sometimes you just need the thought. But we literally have everything we need. Everything we need to prosper here, we have it. It is up to us to choose that, though. Because everything here is choice. And it's been that way since the beginning of time. Everything's been choice. We're the only beings that actually have that free will. That's why when people come to me and they're not happy about something, I'll be like, well, fam, you fucking chose that. You made that choice. So just try to make better choices and hold yourself accountable. If you in some stuff and you ain't happy with your life, sit down in stillness. Think about why it even happened. Take a deeper look at what's going on in your life and what's in the people that are surrounding you. And I promise you, you will find the root cause. But it takes being okay with just accepting things for what they are and being honest about things. A lot of the times we're not honest. It's like relationships. Some people be in relationships 20 years. The whole time they didn't really want to be with that person. The whole time the relationship was toxic as hell. But they didn't. Oh, thank you, peeps. That is so cute. Girl. That is cute as hell. I love butterflies. I got a little tattoo. I need to get it redone, but I got 2 butterflies on my wrist. But anywho, sometimes we're in toxic relationships because we don't want to let it go. We're comfortable. You're comfortable, but you're in a relationship you're not even happy in. You're comfortable, but you don't even feel like you can be yourself. You're comfortable, but you don't feel any fulfillment. You're comfortable, but y'all can't stand each other. You see why you gotta be okay with losing people, with things being shifted around? Because once you really start tapping into what's better, what's releasing things that no longer serve you, a lot of people ain't gonna make the cut. A lot of people ain't gonna make the cut. Or maybe all the people will make the cut. I don't know your personal life. But I know in my life, a lot of people didn't make the cut. And I'm cool with that, because the way I am, the energy that I am, my higher self won't even allow it. I'm annoyed by it. If a person try to come up under me and they really don't rock with me like that, I'm gonna be able to spot it. And then my higher self don't want it around. I don't want it nowhere near around me. So all this stuff it's a lot to digest, guys. It's a lot to think about, but I promise you, you got this. We got this. And we're going to take it one day at a time, one step at a time. And just remember, I am here for you. I am a friend. You know, I feel like I've been doing consults for people. I want to help. I might make like some slots if you really want to talk to me one-on-one and you want to come up with a plan. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll provide that or something. I don't know. But what I do know is there's a lot of work to be done, and it's not daunting. It's not horrible. It's a beautiful journey, but it is choice-based, and you have to choose it. When people say they're a chosen one, they literally chose themselves, fam. They chose themselves. That's what a chosen one is. I know some people try to make it seem like it's something way more extraordinary than that. It's something that you know, I don't know. But it's literally you choosing you over all this shit. You putting you first. That makes you chosen. So I love you guys. Before I go, because I'm about to dip. I have some oh sun god, I got some new shirts, some new designs I gotta put up on my site. I'm gonna work on that tonight, maybe. I don't know. I want to watch a good movie. I ain't gonna lie. I wanna eat some watermelon. I really want to eat some watermelon and watch me a good movie to keep it a buck. I worked very hard today. Today was busy as hell at work. Let us see. Okay. Let me see if I can let y'all see. I'm gonna let y'all see the t-shirt design. I have to actually put it on the shirt. Can we watch with you? I will have to log onto my computer. I would have to log onto my oh, you mean the movie, the movie. What kind of movie? Okay. Well, I can't do the movie thing because I would have to do it from my computer, and my computer's in the living room. And I kind of want to, I might fall asleep, y'all. So maybe this would not be a good movie to watch together, but maybe like another live out, because I did that before. I did that before and it was fun. It was hella fun. Maybe I'll do something like a live where we watch a movie together, but this one I might knock out before the movie's even done. I ain't gonna lie. Peep says, what kind of movies do you like? I really love sci-fi. Sci-fi is like my fave. I love action. I love I watch movies for a different reason. I'm always looking at the esoteric or the spiritual meaning, because I already know like the truth is in movies, the real is in movies, the secret messages are in movies, and I just interpret them. I see and it's crazy because like once you heighten your awareness, you'll look at everything for the spiritual meaning, the message. I know some people watching for entertainment, and there's no shade. There's no shade. There's no shade. I love entertainment, but I'm just like at the point where it doesn't even entertain me anymore. Like I'm looking and searching for the deeper meaning. It's crazy. Oh, you remember Sun God? We watched it was a crazy ass movie we watched. I got a strike on my live too for that movie. That movie was wild. But we when we watch movies, they be crazy. I did see Sinners, but I fell asleep on it, fam. I fell asleep. So I got to rewatch it. Maybe I'll watch that tonight. Child, that movie was crazy. Do you remember that movie? Sun God, was you there? That movie was wild. I think it was called The Lake House. Oh my God, it was crazy. I can't believe I actually like watched it on live with y'all. It was wild, but it was fun, but it was crazy. But yes, I like movies like that. Oh, you said yes, Vicious. Oh, so you was there. That movie was crazy. That movie was wild, fam. Oh my God. And what was crazy was I didn't even like, we watched a little bit and I was like, damn, we had to leave or something. And that movie was so crazy. I remember the name of it. I'm like, hell yeah, we watching that movie. Bro, that movie was wild. But yeah, we gonna do some more movie time. That was fun. That was hella fun. But I'm gonna show y'all my okay, maybe I can share it in the live too. I'm gonna show you my designs for my new shirts. I think I can show it in, oh wait, I don't want that. I be forgetting. I think I have it in my phone. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Maybe I don't. Let me see, y'all. I wonder if I can make this bigger. This is teeny tiny. Plus. Save it. You know what? I didn't save the designs to my phone. I saved them to my computer. But what I can do is show you from my other phone, because I got two phones, one for the work and one for the load. I got two phones. So I can go on here and I can show you, because I know Sun God want to see it. I know he want to see it. I'm going to show you. I'm so excited about these designs too, because they're not even like complicated. They're very simple, very clean. Very, very simple and clean. I love it. I love it. Of course, they want me to log in and all this extra mess. But I love y'all down. I'm going to go through all the rigmarole. I was going to use ChatGPT, but I made them myself. I made my design in Canva. I wanted it to be more personal. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more personal. 462190. And I love Canva. I love Canva. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm about to show you. Yeah. So we ain't doing that. So this is my Energy Never Lies design. So the shirt's going to have this Energy Never Lies. That's the first one. And let me see. I love that one. And this one is my Protect Your Energy. That's another one. These are all on my shirts that I have out on my site. I gotta just upload. I gotta add the new ones, the new designs. I have one more. Thank you, Sun God. Yes, it's litty, baby. It's litty. What was on this one? And this one is protect your peace. So we have Protect Your Peace. We have Energy Never Lies and Protect Your Energy. So those are the three that I've created so far. And Protect Your Energy is up on the site. I'm going to add Protect Your Peace and... No. Yeah, Protect Your Peace and Protect Your Energy. Energy Never Lies and Protect Your Energy. So yes, y'all, we lit, y'all, we lit. And you know I'm about to rock the hell out of these shirts. I hope y'all don't get tired of seeing me in them, but I'm about to rock the hell out of them. Because they're cute. Like, it's totally my style, y'all. Like, I'm very, if you haven't noticed, I'm not super flashy. I wear makeup like when I'm going out, but on a day-to-day, I don't wear makeup. I am getting my lashes done. I do get lashes sometimes. Yes. For my birthday, I am going to get my lashes done. I am going to get dolled up and everything because my birthday is coming up. And I'm so excited too this year. I don't know why. Yeah, I got y'all. I'm going to pin the website in the chat. All of my books are there. All of my bracelets are there. Sweaters are there. My shirts are there. Everything's there. Everything's there. And it's really, when you go on there, there's three. I can't pin the comment. For some reason, it won't let me pin it. I don't know why. But when you go on the website, there's three little lines. You click the 3 lines and then everything I have pops up in the menu. Yeah, my birthday's this month is on the 25th. I'm a Cancer. Shout out to the Cancers. Yeah. We're very soft on the inside, but we hard on the outside. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. But yes, you know, I every year that my birthday comes around, I'm just grateful to be alive and be in my right state of mind. I'm very simple. Like and it's no shade for people that go all out on their birthday. They do the most. Like, there's no shade being thrown. But I've gotten to the point where I'm just happy about the simple things, the normal things. You know, I've learned to appreciate life a little different. There's some people that are in bed, they're bedridden. There are people that are in the hospital. There are people that are sick. There's always someone doing worse than you. So just having life, being able to think and move on your own and make decisions for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just the simple things. You learn to actually be grateful for that. And that's where I'm at with it. Mama Lita, what you doing, Mama? Girl, you having fun on this vacation. My baby be staying up all night. Just like her dad. She be up all night. I be like, girl, she be going to bed when the sun go up. And I don't, it's vacation. Have fun, Lamulita. Make sure you put your scarf on your hair so you don't get your hair wet. Sun God says, nice. I am the same way. Yes, life will do that. Life will show up for you. Life will life you so much that you just be happy to be and you'll see, just looking around, just looking at your surroundings and the mindset of other people and just seeing what other people go through. You'll be grateful just to be in your right mind. You will be grateful just to be able to walk and talk and be a normal person. So that's what I like. I'm telling you, I've learned to appreciate the very basic and simple things in life. I don't take anything for granted. I try not to. I really try hard not to take anything for granted. Because I'm going to tell you, there's always someone doing worse. There's always someone in a worse predicament. There's always someone, that's not doing as good as you. So you learn to just be appreciative. Thank you, Sun God, for the rosa. I appreciate it, fam. What I think I'm going to start doing, guys, I'm going to probably go live from YouTube and my TikTok, because my YouTube is YouTubing, y'all. I'm getting new subscribers. I'm like, okay, show up for me then. So I think I'm gonna upload this on YouTube, because I gotta show my YouTube people some love too. Like I do shorts on there, but I don't really go into depth like I do here with these lives. Sun God said, what? Yeah, I got a YouTube. It's Energy Wellness. Or you know what? My YouTube, I'm gonna add it in the chat. I think it's gonna be Malia Danielle, because that's my name. It might be I think it is under Malia Danielle. Yeah, I think so. In case y'all want to follow me there. And who knows, I might do some extra things there. I don't know. I'm just having fun with this, guys. I'm having fun with it. I'm just being guided and doing whatever I feel I need to do, whatever I need to share. And I'm just so grateful that you guys find value in what I bring. Like, when y'all be in my comments like, sis, I needed to hear this, or dang, I needed to hear this. Like, oh man, that means the world to me, because that is my purpose. I'm here to spark and remind your ass, okay, of how wonderful and how amazing you are, and how much control you have over you. Because another thing I'm learning in this journey of growth and evolution is you don't control shit but you. You can't be worried about other people and what they got going on. All you can do is govern yourself. Thank you so much, Peeps. I appreciate you, girl. Peeps has always been a big supporter. Like, man, you guys, like I keep telling you, I've met my soul tribe here. Like, I really feel like I'm connected to you guys on a cosmic level. We really have a lot in common. We're on this, and I say that because we're on the same frequency. It ain't just me saying that to make you feel good. It ain't just me saying that because whatever. We're on the same frequency. So that to me cosmically means something. Now, what that something means, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'll get the answer in a few days, or, whenever I get the answer, I'll get the clarity. But there's something special about our connections, guys. And all this is divine. Everything that's happening is divine. You met me for a reason. We're connected for a reason. It's not just because you saw me and you like my smile. I'm pretty sure most of the things I talk about, or majority of the things I talk about, they resonate with you for real. And I'm going to bring that back to the energy. Energy is everything. Everything's energy, and energy is everything. That might be another damn shirt. Don't play with us. Okay, it is literally like that. The reason why some people, do you remember growing up and people just didn't like you? Like, I remember like girls just didn't like me for no reason. I'm like, damn, I didn't even do nothing to her. It was my energy. My energy didn't mix with that. It was like a repellent. As you upgrade, guys, you will literally be a repellent for low vibrational people that are vibrating low. They gonna look at you. Some of them ain't gonna even like you, and they don't even know why they don't like you. They don't like the way you talk. They don't like the way you do whatever you do. They don't like it. That's why I tell y'all a lot. I tell y'all this all the time. You cannot care. You should not care about what people think about you. If they love you, that's beautiful. If they don't like you, fuck them people. They ain't doing nothing for you. They not providing nothing to you. They're not doing shit for you anyway. I spent so many years caring about wasting my beautiful energy and my beautiful aura on people worried about what they thought. The whole time that people probably didn't even like me. Free yourself of that. I'm telling you, free yourself of that bondage. A lot of the times we be having our own asses in bondage. We be talking about, oh, we're stuck. Yeah, because you have yourself in bondage because of the way you think. Your thinking keeps you in bondage. Yeah, the way you think keeps you in bondage. And until you unthink these things, until you heal and you start healing these traumas, fam, You're going to stay there. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. And you know what, peeps? I'm going to make you a moderator. I should have been did that. I think I made you one too, Sun God. I think I did. Let me see. No, that's not what I want to do. Let me see if I could do that. We're going to mod you up, peeps. Yep. Give her all the rights and do. Yep. I'm going to make sure you got all the rights. Okay, boom. You are a mod, peeps. I think you are too, Sun God. Let me make sure. Yeah, I did. I know I did. I remember I did. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, because when you go live, guys, if you a live host like me, when you go live, you need good mods. People that's going to do what Sun God is doing. People that are going to, you know, like peeps that are going to look out in your chat. Because sometimes it can get real crazy. Yeah, you did. You did. Thank you so much. You did. And I'm telling you once, because I have a block on my my live right now. I have a violation on my live. I didn't even know I was violating. But I used to share like books and things in my lives, and I used to get so many people in my lives because I don't know what it is. When I read books, people really like that. And I'm going to bring it back. I promise y'all. But they have me like on this weird suspension right now. So they're limiting my viewership on my live streams. They're not giving me they're not giving people full access to my lives when I go live. So that's why I don't be a lot of people like it used to be. But I'm hoping that this month I should be out of this suspension. And so I can start sharing books again. And you need good mods, guys, because people be in here with some craziness sometimes. And can you imagine one time I had like 160 people and it was so many people. I was just like, oh my goodness, I was overwhelmed. I couldn't pay attention to the comments. I couldn't really keep track of the live. So make sure you got good mods. My boo peep says, I'm honored. You are the first person I've ever modded for. Thank you for the trust. Absolutely, peeps. You have shown me you're such a good person. Like, and this is another thing. I don't make everybody a mod. Like if I make you a mod, it's because I know you're a good person. You're going to look out for me. And I just know like you deserve it, girl. You have, man, outside of being such a beautiful person, I do trust you. So there's that. But y'all, yeah, when we start reading these books again, guys, it's going to get crazy. I couldn't believe it, guys. One time I had like 200 people in here. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell, on? But it was dope because I had a chance to see how it feels to like have that many people and the comments was coming in and I was trying to read and it was a vibe. It was definitely a vibe. But yeah, that's why my live doesn't really get shared like that because they have me on some weird suspension right now. So hopefully I've been suspended like 2 months. It's been crazy. It's been crazy, fam. But what do? We alchemize the energy. I said, you know what? It's cool. I'll be on a suspension. That's fine. But I'm still going to go live. And I don't care if it's 1 person, 2 people, 10 people, 30 people. I'm going to continue to do what I love. So that's how life is. Things like this will happen to discourage you, right? But you got to just alchemize the energy and look at the positive in it because it's always there. You just got to look for it. Sometimes you got to dig a little deeper and find it. Sun God says, I want to read Frequency by Penny Pierce. Ooh, that sounds like a good book. I got some I've been saving books in my my TikTok basket. And as soon as I get off the suspension, I'm about to swipe my card. I'm about to swipe it. There's so many good books, guys. And I tell y'all all the time, I love reading books that you can actually read the material and then take the material and then use it in your everyday life. Use it. Not just sit on the knowledge, not just know it, but actually use it. Because what good is having knowledge that you can't either share with another person or use? So I'm really big on reading books that have practical things that I can do in my everyday life to elevate my life, to elevate my thought process, to have me elevate. So we definitely are going to bring that back. But I just wanted to let y'all know that's why I haven't really been doing those kind of lives because I'm suspended. And it's crazy, fam. I've been suspended since February. So whatever I didn't do. I got to read the community guidelines. If I'm going to be doing this, I got to make sure that I'm in alignment not in alignment, my bad. But I got to make sure that I do my due diligence and read the community guidelines because I want to be able to do those lives. It was lit. It was lit as Peeps will tell you she was here. It was lit. I had so many people. I'm like, what the world? I'm like, okay. Because that's how this algorithm works. They like when you do certain things. But if you violate their community guidelines, they will kind of suppress your content. That's why my videos are not being pushed like that. That's why it's happening like that, because they have my account literally on like a weird suspension where I can still share content. I can still do lives, but they're just not going to they're not going to really push my content like that. And that's cool. Like I said, I don't really, I already know. I tell y'all this all the time. The people that need me will find me. You will find me. If it's meant for you to find me, you will find me. If it's meant for you to find me, you would have found me. And if you're on the same frequency and you find value in what I talk about, then you'll connect with me. I don't have to sell it. I don't have to I don't have to tell you to go buy my book. The people that have it will tell you there's value. Me showing up and bringing forth my fruit. Those are my fruits. I'm bearing my fruit. So those that's meant to have that in their arsenal, their toolkit, will take themselves seriously and they'll go get it. And if you don't, there's still love here. There's no shade, but I say all that to say there's no pressure. All I want to do is help where I can. If I can help you in any way. That is it. That is all. Peep says, yeah, it was. Are you playing The Sims? You know what, sis? I have not been playing Sims. I've been so busy with this website, just trying to because okay, so if y'all don't know, I used to make skincare products, and I still do, but I stopped making them. But my sister wants me to make them. Like, I have other products I haven't even put on the site yet. I'm still I just finished those t-shirt designs. I have to upload those shirts. I made a really cute, I'm telling you, this website is like taking all a lot of my time right now. So I have not played Sims. I made 2 new bracelets, guys. I have a rose quartz bracelet that I made. And you would use rose quartz when you're trying to work on your heart chakra. So a lot of good benefits with rose quartz. So I just made this. I got to upload this. This is the one with the little heart charms. So I'm actually working and I'm having fun. I feel like a little kid. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm just doing arts and crafts, but I still have work to do on the site. I got to add a few more things. But once I'm done with this website and everything that I want on there is on there, I am going to start playing Sims again. I am going to finish my crystal healing course. I have a course that I'm taking to be a certified crystal healer. So I'll know how to do prescriptions. I'll be able to tell you what crystals help, what energy, what crystals, if you want to amplify an energy, if you want to, if you want to protect yourself, I'll be able to point you in the right direction on what you need to use if you want to do that. So I have to finish that. I have a lot of things going on, but I've been just trying to pace myself and do things one thing at a time. One thing at a time. So right now, the website is top priority. So hopefully I'll be done with that pretty soon. I just have to do my body butter, make my body butter and my soap, because I am going to have body butter. I am going to have soap, and they are going to be in alignment with your chakras, with your auric field. So I have to do that. And I have a planner that I'm making. I'm telling y'all, I got a lot going on. I got a lot going on. But once I'm done with all of that, then I'm going to get back to Sims and the other things that I love to do. But yes, y'all, it's been beautiful tonight. It's been so much fun. It's been so good talking about energy blockages. I hope I was able to clarify some things for you guys. Everything I have is in my link tree in my bio. And if you need me for any reason, you need clarification, if you need anything, feel free to hit me in the DM. Now for some, I don't know. It's a lot in the DMs, guys, but I do hit people back. Peep says, I'm finally putting my art out there. Thank you for always encouraging me. Yes, girl. I love that for you. I love that for you, because that's what we're supposed to be doing, guys. Don't let anybody deter you from doing the things that you want to do. And I'm telling you, people are going to like what you're doing. Are you putting it on Instagram? Let me know if you go. I gotta tap. I don't be on Instagram like that, but I do want to support you, peeps. But that is so good. I love that, peeps. I love that for you. Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be looking out for it, and I'm gonna definitely support you. But that is beautiful. I'm so glad that you are believing in yourself and you're taking a chance and you're doing what you love. I love that. But anyways, guys, man, it's already 11 o'clock. Time is like really going by fast. This is crazy. I feel like I just got on live. I feel like I literally just got on here. But anywho, guys, peace, love, and blessings to everybody in the chat. Everybody that came here, anybody that stopped in and left. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. The page name is heart equals art. Oh, I love that. If you want to check it out whenever it aligns. I'm about to get my other phone right now. I'm about to add you right now, peeps. I love that heart equals art. That is so cute. That is such a cute name, girl. I love that. And so I don't forget, because I like to not forget. I'm about to do this right now while I'm on live. That is so freaking cute. Let me see. Heart equals heart. Oops. Hold on. I'm about to. Heart equals art. We have fun tonight, guys. Tonight was lit. I found you, and I am following you, girl. Yep, I found you. Tonight was so dope, guys. I appreciate for y'all let me. Hey, J Matt. Thank you for the rosa. Thank you for the heart me. We were just talking about energy blockages, girl. It was good too. We really kind of did a deep dive, and we kind of just talked about blockages, because sometimes, people they wonder why they're stuck or nothing's moving forward. And a lot of the times it's because we have blockages. We're letting either people, places, or things block our energy. But it's so good to see you. I hope all is well. I've been seeing you in your travels. Are you still in Japan? I know you've been traveling, so I don't know, but I know the last spot that I saw you were at was in Japan. But yes, y'all, look, I'm about to rock myself to sleep like a baby. This chair comfortable as hell. But anyways, guys, I had so much fun tonight. Peace, love, and blessings to every single last person in the chat. Don't know if I'm gonna be live tomorrow, but I will be live tomorrow morning, 8:30-ish. Pacific Standard to do our workout, our daily routine. So I hope to see y'all then. If not, that is okay. Okay. People arguing outside. This is why I want a house, because I get sick of hearing people argue. It's really terrible. I can literally hear people arguing under me. I don't know what type of energy is downstairs, but it's giving demonic. And you want to know what? They have a welcome mat. That tells you everything you need to know. If you have a welcome mat, get that shit away out of your front of your house. You don't want to be welcoming anything in your home. But they got a welcome mat, and that's why it's chaotic as fuck down there. That is so dope. You're learning Japanese. Growing up, I had a friend. Her name was Lana. She was Japanese and black. And child, her mama because her mom was Japanese. Her mom used to cook some of the best food. Like, Japanese food is really good. I ain't even gonna cap. It was delicious. And I love the culture. Like, we would have to take our shoes off at the door. Like, it's certain things that they do that I do love. Her house was always really, really clean. Man, and the food, I'm telling you, the memory is the cleanliness of the home, how we used to have to take our shoes off at the door, and the food. But anyways, guys, if I don't get off, I will talk until midnight. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, beautiful night. J-Mac, enjoy your time in Japan. And I will see y'all soon. Peace.